What's up, guys? It is Easton with Raised Hunting and, more importantly, Raised Nocks. And today we are going to discuss the updated instructions on how to set these nocks up and everything, get them working properly for you, because I want to make sure that everybody's getting the experience that they should be. Right now, if you guys have seen any of our previous videos and instructional videos, it's like 80 or 90% of the time that's going to work. That's a simple way to do it. Today I'm going to show you guys the all-time best way to do it. It's just a little bit more work, but it's still super easy, and it'll make your nocks be 10 times more consistent. So if you've already watched the other videos, this is a great video for you to watch for troubleshooting if you're having issues with your nocks. If you have not watched any of the other videos, you're in the right place. So we are going to get started. I've got two packs. I've got a 20 or 246 set of nocks and then a 204 set of nocks. Okay, we're also going to, if you're an Easton arrow shooter, you can, if you need help getting your nocks set up, watch this. But if you're also trying to learn how to install your nocks into your Easton arrows, we're going to do that all the way at the end of the video. Okay, so if you need to skip ahead, get to that point, I'll show you guys how you install them and everything. But for now, we're going to get our first set, the 204s. We're going to get them out. You guys are going to get them just like I'm sending them right now. And so when you get them out of your pack, they are the batteries are going to be uninstalled, not out of the nock or anything, but they have not been tightened up and put into the position that you're going to need them for when you're shooting and everything. So with that being said, that means that there's going to be some setup. The reason we do that is so that you guys don't get dead batteries or dead nocks in the mail, because we all know that the post office likes to toss things around. So today, the simple version. So if you've watched our other videos, disregard new instructions for you. These are better. These are going to work better for you, and you're going to have better luck with it. So I have a nock here. The battery is not screwed all the way in. I don't even know if it would be set properly yet or not, which is how you're going to get your nocks. So the first thing you're going to do, don't screw the battery in. Do not go shoot your bow or anything until you have done these steps, because you will cause damage if you've not set them properly. So first thing you're going to do, take your bow. It's the simplest thing, because we all got it, because you're obviously buying nocks for a bow. So I do it in an area that does not have the serving on the string, just because I don't want to. I want this to be super easy. So what I'm looking for here, I'm going to take my nock, I'm going to push it on the string just like that. Okay. So right here you can see that it lit up. That's great. That's wonderful. Here's the kicker though. I don't want you guys to just accept it being turned on like this. The issue with this is, yes, it will connect to the battery. You'll have a good connection and everything, but it is not going to set your switch in the perfect position. Sometimes it might, but more times than not, you're going to get your nocks where they're not set perfectly. So here, what I'm looking for, I'm going to flip this switch back up. And you can see in here, we'll show you guys in a tighter video, but you can see here that there is a little plunger. It's called it's the string activator is all it is. When I push this down, I'll show you again when it's lit up, it's only going about halfway. We don't want it to go halfway. That needs to be all the way down into the nock. So I still haven't switched any of the battery around, twisted or anything. All you're going to do, whether you had it light up or not, simply twist the battery. And when I say twist the battery, I mean just a little bit. This is going to be, you got to find that sweet spot. So just barely twist it right there. I didn't even do a quarter turn. Okay. And what I'm looking for is that actually right there. So you could hear the extra click at the end of it. And what that does, if you see, now that string activator is all the way to the bottom of the nock, and it's flush with that, which does multiple things. That's going to put the tension of your switch into the proper position, and to be able to activate the switch properly, and it's going to put that battery in a position where it's not going to bind the switch up or anything, and it is going to pop it down to where it has a good connection, stable connection, and continue to have that. And just like that, you saw me just flip it off. So just for a recap, we're going to do another one just to be safe here. These are other ones that I just pulled out of the pack here, okay? So you can see there's a couple threads still sitting out on it. First thing I'm gonna do, haven't touched the battery, haven't touched the switch, nothing. I'm gonna take my string, take the nock, push it on the string. So same thing here, it's actually really close on the first one. So you can see that string activator is almost down to the bottom, but for me, I would like to be able to get that to where it's actually going all the way flush with my arrow. So, or with the nock, excuse me. So I'm going to just do a small twist again, just like we did on the last one, test it again. And right here, it's a little bit better, but this is a great example that you might have to do this again. So it's still not all the way down, how we need it to be. I'm going to flip the switch back up, turn it off, twist the battery just a hair, and I'm going to put it back on the string. And just like that, again, it's mainly on the first one that you're going to hear it. I just heard an extra click. That knock just went all the way down, the string activator did, into the proper position, and the switch is now going to have the proper tension and click to it, versus when it's just loose or it's too tight. You got to get the battery in the proper position. So that is how you set your knocks. We'll do it real quick just to show you guys with a 246 for you guys out there that are shooting the larger arrows. We're gonna do the same thing here, okay? So I just pulled a knock out of the package. It's threaded in some, but we don't know. So I'm gonna take it, push it onto my string, and would you look at that? That one's good, it's ready to roll. So it went all the way down, but we'll test another one real quick. So turn that off. Same thing here. This one has not been screwed with or anything. There you go, you're 2 for 2 on this pack. You're ready to roll, okay? So I'll try one more because I want to be able to show you guys, or I'll back the battery out here, how you're going to get them more likely. Got a battery. There we go. See how it's disconnected some? It works a little bit. If you move it, it's going to light up, not light up. Pretty obvious it's not in the right position. So flip it up, turn it off, tighten your battery up a little bit. Try it again. So just like that, it did do it again. It's good, it's all the way down, but I didn't get the connection that I wanted because it flickered a little bit. So I'm just going to turn it back off and just do barely a little twist. There, just like that. Now I have a knock that went from flickering to not even staying on to I just got it activated to where it's activated properly. The switch is working right, the battery's in the good position, and the depressor, the activator, is all the way down at the bottom of the knock. That is how you guys need to set your knocks. If you're having issues with them, do these steps, I promise. Sometimes it might take you 3-4 times of putting it on there, seeing if it works or not, flip it back up, twist the knot or twist the battery a little bit, try it again. But once you find that, you will all, 9 times out of 10, gonna feel how it goes a little bit further and it'll actually click. You'll hear it. Oh, there you go. Your switch is in a great position. You're gonna flip that up and you're ready to roll to insert into your arrows. So now we're to your Easton guys. These are for the 204 sized arrows, or sized knocks. I do not have a set of the 6.5 millimeter arrows, so we're doing 5 millimeter arrows, okay? This is crucial for Easton arrows. You gotta do this because you will have issues if you do not. So number one, you do what we just went over. You go over all of your knocks, make sure they're all set properly, and you're golden, okay? I don't even screw with it. I do not go try to put this in right away because of the inconsistencies with the Easton arrows, okay? So all you're gonna do right here, it's the only brand that you're gonna have issues with fitment. Take some chapstick, bow wax, whatever you got, one of the two, they're both gonna work just fine. And right here where the knock actually meets the arrow on the inside, I'm just gonna put some of that chapstick on there. You don't have to go crazy. And if you do too much, it's not a big deal. It'll push out at the end and you can wipe it off, okay? Now that I've got some chapstick on there, all that's basically doing is lubricating the knock just a little bit and enough for us to be able to push this into our Easton arrow without breaking the knock, damaging the knock, or hurting your arrow either. So here we go. Just like that. Now if I would have tried that on that one, you can see I just got the rest of the excess chapstick. And a lot of the guys ask, well, when I do that, is it going to make it where it's too loose on the inside? No, it is not. We made these knocks where they're perfectly a fit so that you don't have that issue, even if you put the lubricant on there. If I want to twist my knock now, I'm going to put it on my arrow, just like that, rotate it to wherever I want it, wherever your fletchings is correct. So for Easton arrows, do not just go trying to shove your knock in there and trying to force it, pushing it down on a table, pushing it on a wall, pushing it on anything. Put some of the bow wax or the chapstick on there, and then after that, get it at least down in there like 3/4 of the way. And if you still can't get it the rest of the way at that point, then you can go ahead and just lightly twist and push it the rest of the way. So I hope this helps you guys. I hope this is a more in-depth and troubleshooting too. So if you have issues with your knocks, you can refer back to this video. And for all you new guys that are getting the knocks still, check this out. You don't need to watch it again. If you get it down and everything and you get a new set of knocks, you come order some more, you're good. You know the process now. So that is how we go from having all of our knocks working and trying to teach you guys how to do all of them the same, because in all reality, they're a different type of knock. It's going to take some learning. So appreciate you guys sticking with us and being patient in our new endeavors of the lighted knock world. And hopefully this helps. If not, make sure you give us a call at 515-834-0007. You get to talk to me or send us an email at contact@raisedhunting.com. Appreciate you guys, and we'll see you on the next one.